Okay, guys, so today we are doing a video of all of my predictions for the 2023-2024 NFL predictions. So as you guys probably see on the screen right now, it says MVP, so I'm starting off with the award MVP. This is a hard one. I don't know. It's usually like Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, or something like that. But I think Lamar Jackson's gonna get the MVP award because now he's got better throwing weapons, like Odell Beckham. I think he'll be able to get closer to the Super Bowl, if not even get in the Super Bowl. Possible prediction. At the end of this video, I'll be doing my Super Bowl predictions, just to let you know. And predicting records. Okay, so now we're gonna start predicting some records. Okay, now predicting the Patriots record. This is a hard one because the Patriots aren't like a very good team, but they're not like the Bears go 3-13 every season. 3-13, 3-14. I'm predicting the Patriots to go 8-9 this season. Because they're not the best team in the world. But they're also not the worst, so that's what my prediction for the Patriots. Okay, now time to predict the Bills' record. I'm taking the Bills top of the division. Actually, I'm saying they're gonna go 12-5. Actually, no, not saying the Bills. Not thinking the Bills are gonna go like 14-3. 13-4 like they usually do. But, they got an easier schedule this year. I just don't think they're going to play as good this year. So I'm taking them 12-5. Okay, now the Jets. This is going to be an interesting team. I forgot they had Aaron Rodgers, Randall Cobb, all those players that Rodgers took from the Packers. I did watch a video of Hefe Zai. He said Aaron Rodgers was going to pick somebody up at the trade deadline, which I don't know which player that would be, but I think the Jets are going to go 10-7 this season, with the second place in the division. And yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty competitive division this season. Now, just left in this division, we need to do the Dolphins, which will be my next prediction. Okay, the Miami Dolphins. Okay, this Tua Tagovailoa, he got a lot of concussions last season. Hopefully he doesn't get concussions this season. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about why I think they're gonna go 9-8, because that's my prediction for them. The Dolphins have never been like an elite team, but they've never been like a horrible team either. They've always, like, let's put it this way. Like, the Dolphins, I don't think will reach the Super Bowl this season. I think they'll get to the playoffs, but not the Super Bowl. Just because the Dolphins, like I said, mid-range team. They got Tyreek and Waddle. Pretty good throwing weapons for Tua Tagovailoa, but sometimes Tua Tagovailoa's off. Or it also doesn't help because he gets concussions all the time, and yeah. So, okay, moving on to the next division. Okay, now the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are always a good team. So the Chiefs, obviously, I think they're gonna take the division lead. What's a good record for the Chiefs? I'm saying 13-4 for the Chiefs. First round bye in the AFC, and they'll take the lead in their division. Okay, now the Chargers. The Chargers, it's hard to predict their record. Some seasons they go like 9-8. Some seasons they go like 11-6. Some seasons they go like 10-7. Some seasons they just go like horrible, or like 13-4, 14-3, and something like that. The Chargers, though, I'm saying they're gonna go. I think they're gonna beat the Chiefs one time this season. I'm saying the Chargers are going 11-6. That's my final prediction. Second place in their division. Okay, Denver Broncos. Oh my gosh. This is just... You got two really good teams in this division, and then just two teams that will never win a Super Bowl. Well, at least never win another Super Bowl. The Broncos used to be good. They got Russell Wilson now, and he's not very good. When he was on the Seahawks, he used to be better. At the end of his career on the Seahawks, he was just trash. I'm sorry, but he was not even in a top 20 rating, in my opinion. And then he joined the Broncos. I'm saying the Broncos are going 6-11 this season. Last place in their division. Okay, now the Raiders. The Raiders, I think they're also going to go 6-11. I think they're an overall better team than the Raiders, but than the Broncos, but I just don't think they're going to have the ability to be a playoff team this season. So, third place in their division, finishing 6-11. Okay, the Cincinnati Bengals. Them and the Ravens, they're always neck and neck in the division now. That they got Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. One of the best duos in the league, I think. Who do I think is going to take the lead of the division? I'm saying Lamar's going to take it because I've been predicting him as MVP. But Bengals finishing right under the Ravens at record 11-6. If you guys don't know, Joe Burrow hurt himself during practice. And yeah, I think he should be back by week 1, but I'm not totally guaranteeing that. So, now I just don't think the Bengals are going to be as elite as they used to be in the past 2 seasons, but I still got them finishing second place in their division at record 11-6. What the? Okay, now moving on to the Ravens. Okay, the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore, I think you're going to be good this season. You got Odell Beckham. He's not in his prime anymore, but you can have Odell Beckham teach the guys how to catch the ball, actually, because the last couple of seasons, Lamar didn't have very good throwing weapons, so he usually had to run it with himself. So, I'm taking the Ravens. I'm saying 13-4 lead of their division, second place in the AFC. Okay, the Browns. They're interesting, but they're never good. They're one of the only teams that have never won a Super Bowl. Not to put you down, the Browns, but I think you're going 7-10 this season. The reason why I have you going 7-10, because you usually finish 8-9, 7-10, somewhere around there. You just aren't a very good team. Your logo's so boring too. It's just a helmet. Literally what you wear on the field. Like, let's say for example, you had a Buccaneers logo. Is the Buccaneers logo? Yeah, they're basically wearing then the Buccaneers would wear a Buccaneers helmet out basically. Don't get me wrong, they wear a Buccaneers helmet out, but it's not like a Buccaneer logo. Like, this is literally their logo. Like, their helmet is their logo. Like, it's so weird and boring. Okay, the Steelers. I got them finishing last place in their division. The Browns third place. The Steelers last place. I got the Steelers going 6-11. The Steelers, they aren't really that good. The Steelers just don't know how to play football, kind of. It's weird. Like, they know how to play football, but, like, they're just not the greatest team in the NFL. So, 6-11, last place in the division. And now, moving on. Okay, Jacksonville Jaguars. They made the playoffs last year. I actually got them winning their division at 9-8. Last year they beat the Titans in a crazy game, and then they came back against the Chargers 27-0. Very crazy season for the Jacksonville Jaguars, because normally they finished like 2-14 or something like that. So I got them going 9-8. Okay, the Tennessee Titans. They're such a hard team to predict. I think you're going to go 8-9, second place in your division. The AFC so far is almost neither a very good division. So, yes, Titans, you're going 8-9, not making the playoffs. Okay, now the Colts, you're going 5-12. You're never good. You stink. I can't say one good thing about the Colts. Like, how do you just play horrible? Like, I don't understand it. The Texans, you're going 2-14, and I don't even want to look at your logo anymore. Bye. Okay, now moving on to the NFC. The Green Bay Packers, you're going 8-9 this season. Third place in your division, finishing right above the Bills, right under the Lions, and then the Vikings get the division lead. Okay, now. Help me! We're never gonna win a Super Bowl. Okay, just throwing a little stuff out at you, the Bears. A little bit of hate on you. I don't like you. You're going 4-13 like always. Bring some fun to your city. Make the playoffs one time. Do something for your fans, or you're going to have none. Okay, Detroit. Interesting team. I got you going 10-7, second place in the division. You will make the playoffs, but you're not going to make the Super Bowl. You're going to make it to the wild card round and lose. That's my prediction for you Lions. Very bold prediction right there. Minnesota. Minnesota, you're going to have another great year. You're going to go 12-5, get the first place in your division, be the 5th seed in the NFC. Philadelphia fans, your team is up now. Philadelphia, you're going to win the division at record 12-5, I think. Not as good as last year. I think you're going to be a good team still. Just not going to be able to get as much wins as possible. The Cowboys! Okay, the Cowboys, you're going to go 9-8, second place in your division. There's a very little chance you're making the playoffs. Sorry, the Cowboys. Even if you made the playoffs, you would just do something dumb and just get you kicked right out of the playoffs. So there's not really any point of you going into the playoffs. So yeah. Okay, Giants, you're going 9-8, not making the playoffs. You're going to be very close to making the playoffs, though. That's what I'm predicting for you Giants. You did win a playoff game last season, though. So I'll give you some credit for that. You're still going to have a pretty good record this season. Just not enough to get you into the playoffs, finishing 3rd place in your division. Yeah, it keeps recording. These guys have changed their names so many times, I don't know what name they're called. Oh yeah, that's right. They're called the Commanders. There's the Redskins, then the football team. Washington football team. Such a boring name. And now the Commanders. Okay, now let's get to predicting. You're going 8-9. Last place in your division. That's all. This possibly could be the worst team in the NFL. The worst division in the NFL this season. Buccaneers, you're last place in your division. Going 4-12. Baker Mayfield. You really think you're going to be good? Yeah, right. You're not very good at quarterback. I don't think you can carry the Buccaneers to a Super Bowl like Tom Brady's done. The Saints. I got you winning your division 7-10. This is going to be the worst division in the league. Falcons. You're going 6-11. 2nd place in your division. Wait, who's next after this now? Who else do I gotta do in this division? I'll figure that out off camera for you guys so you don't have to sit here and wait for me. Carolina. 3rd place in your division. Also going 6-11. That's it. The 49ers. You're going to win the division at 10-7. This also isn't going to be a very good division. The NFC is not going to be too good this year, I think. The AFC is a little better. But, yeah. The Rams, you're going 7-10. 3rd place in your division. Yeah. That's a pretty good prediction, I think. Arizona, you are going to be horrible. Arizona, I don't even want to give you a record. You're just going to... You're going 2-14 this season. 2-15 or whatever it's called. You're just not going to be good. Okay, Seahawks, you're going 9-8. Okay? That is my prediction for you guys right there. Now, time for the Super Bowl prediction right now. This is my Super Bowl prediction right here. The Eagles and the Ravens. Lamar finally gets some throwing weapons. Eagles are going to be good this season. I got the Ravens winning the Super Bowl 21-17 over the Eagles. Low scoring Super Bowl. Good. Gonna be a good halftime show. Hopefully, cross my fingers. The last ones I haven't really liked. So, yeah. Ravens, Eagles, Super Bowl prediction. Ravens win 21-17. Okay, anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!